Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines we have here for this morning. Hong Kong, India, Bahrain, Japan, Fed Now countdown. Article out that says Ripple's doing a $10 billion XRP buyback. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to straighten it out. Less than 60 days away from a ruling, aren't we? We could be. We're going to talk about that too. And how about Blackrock, Metaco, and Ripple? How about somebody roll that beautiful intro?
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter and YouTube for exclusive content. Right now, it's $1.24 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency. The market is up 0.4%. Bitcoin, 30,600 plus. Ethereum, over $1,900 now. Tether market cap, 83.1 billion plus. We see XRP at 49 cents. It's off by 2.2%, on the 24-hour and 0.5% up on the 7-day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked it out, and if you're accredited investor, you can get the private equity to these amazing companies in incredible innovative space like blockchain, digital assets, fintech, artificial intelligence. It's all right here. But you got to act fast because the stuff does not last long. So make sure you click the link underneath the video for link2.com and go get your private equity before it's gone. This is a reminder right here that Hong Kong recognizes crypto trading as an important part of digital asset system, ladies and gentlemen. We covered this last week as we know that they are absolutely bullish on the space of digital assets and how it can be used in the financial system. Then there's some dot connecting going on here by XRP Captain. He says, boom, confirmed that Kotak Mahindra Bank is going to use Ripple XRP for CBDCs. He says Kotak Mahindra Bank partnered with Ripple in 2018 and now recently started the pilot for a digital rupee. Here's proof on the official website of Ripple and Kotak Mahindra Bank India. Take a look at what he shares here. He shares the deep connection that's been going on for years between India, Kotak Mahindra Bank, and Ripple. He shows here all the connections going back as far as 2018. Stay with me. We got a lot to look at today now. RippleNet, you can see it all. I'm not going to read it all to you, but you see the connections here going back years now. Then Ripple improves access to India with Kotak Mahindra Bank. There's your connection there. Then here you see Kotak Mahindra Bank is delighted to invite you to participate in the first pilot of digital rupee. And this is all tied in. So you can see the connections here, but it gets even better. And shout out to XRP Captain for that. Give him a follow. Then XRP Crypto Wolf follows up with this. Ripple Partners, Federal Bank, and Lulu Exchange launched cross-border payments tool for Indian expats in Bahrain. Even more connection going on, that there are deep, deep relationships happening there. We will watch it closely. Then here we see Japan banking giant MUFG, which is in fact a Ripple partner, is in talks to issue foreign currency stablecoins for global use now that the country's legal framework for the token is up and running. Now, this is exciting to me because MUFG is, in fact, and has been for a while, a Ripple partner. I'm reminded of what Yoshitaka Katal has said, this SBI CEO, that by 2025, every bank in Japan will use XRP. Oh, it makes me tickle in the belly. I love it. And then here, this is Fed Now, and I want to get to this because this is what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. You need to hear it in their words. You really do. 5 days and counting until the new financial plumbing system is up and running. And let's not kid ourselves, it's up and running. But official, this is what we're looking at. Take a listen to this short clip.
The world today looks very different than it did a decade ago. Smartphones and high-speed internet access have changed how quickly we expect to pay for the things we need. There are already services that let people make payments that seem instant, but many of these services provide funds to the user before the funds settle between banks. This lag in final settlement creates a buildup of interbank obligations. What's needed is a payment system designed for the real-time nature of instant payments, one that can scale as demand for these new payments grows.
Today, businesses and consumers want to send and receive money in seconds, also known as instant payments. The payments industry is working quickly to meet this demand, but the solutions aren't without growing pains. So the time for modernizing our nation's payment system is now.
That's why the Federal Reserve's work is progressing rapidly for the FedNow service, a new infrastructure for instant payments. The FedNow service is designed to exist alongside private sector options, fulfilling the Federal Reserve's historical role of promoting market competition and providing nationwide reach for payment services. The FedNow service will allow any financial institution in the U.S., regardless of size, to offer instant payments to its customers.
With the FedNow service, funds will settle between financial institutions instantaneously. End users will be able to access their funds in real time, no matter the time or the day.
This new instant payments platform will increase efficiency, improve accessibility, reduce risk, foster competition, and support resiliency. It will also position financial institutions and the customers they serve, consumers and businesses, to better manage their funds. Those who live paycheck to paycheck could face fewer overdrafts and late fees. Businesses could more easily manage their cash flow. Public service organizations could deliver instant relief in times of crisis. And financial institutions of all sizes could remain competitive by providing access to instant payment services.
You get it. We're talking about a new financial plumbing system being in place next month. Just days away, ladies and gentlemen. Public-private relationships, making and sending payments and money and settling that value instantly, no matter what day it is. There is a new day a-coming, and it's a transformation, not a change. We're never going back to the other way it's been done forever until now. Now, we saw and break the news here about the first leveraged Bitcoin futures exchange traded fund became effective on Friday, not being rejected by the SEC. We know that that is going to start trading on Tuesday. I shared yesterday that I believe that this could be a way for the institutions to begin to play with what they call the dumb money, which is all of us. Because that's how they see us, retail traders. They see us as dumb money. And I look at this because if you think about the leveraged Bitcoin futures exchange traded fund, the leveraged futures ETF, I believe what you're looking at is more risk being brought and allowed and approved to be in this market. And nobody knows how to deal with that risk better than institutions, unfortunately. And I think they're going to use it to their gain. And I think approving this is a sinister way of bringing more liquidity into the market so the deep institutions and their rich clients can use all of us, which they think of as dumb money, to cash out on it and just make more money for themselves. Be very careful, ladies and gentlemen. While it has been about 110 days since the last ruling, the average time taken by federal judges to deliver summary judgments is about 166 days. So if that is in fact a timeline we could look to, and it's speculative obviously, and follow Michael Branch, would you? I mean, he's amazing. This guy should have 150,000 subs or more. But at any rate, if that timeline is something we could kind of use as a loose measure of when we could get a decision, we could be about 50 days or so away from that Judge Torres coming out and making that decision. And nothing's tying her from coming out today or tomorrow morning. And I encourage her to do so. This is no time for shopping. We need a decision, right? No picnics. No. We want that decision. So here we go. Now we're looking at this here. This article surfaced yesterday, and I want to tell you that it says breaking Ripple Labs to buy back 10 billion XRP from its circulating supply. Ripple has not made a direct comment about this at all, so it is not real to me unless they say it's real to them. That's where I'm at. However, as I said, until Ripple says it directly, it's not real. And Ripple has said directly through quarterly reports, however, they have been buying back XRP off the secondary market for quite some time. And Ripple has not sold XRP to retail exchanges since Q4 of 2019. So there is that. We await from Ripple to see if they debunk that or not. And I'm pretty sure that they don't even need to. But however, I want you to think about this notion. And credit to Al T for this one here, who sent this to me. And it is worth thinking about and considering the moment and the transition we are in. Look at all the different projects and banks around the world just in this video that we've talked about and what's happening with CBDCs, the Fed now, plumbing, the new financial system, everything has happened. Well, how about this for a notion? Metaco, which was recently bought by Ripple, is working with Citibank, who is also a Ripple partner. Blackrock is using Coinbase for digital asset custody service at the moment. When Ripple lawsuit ends, Blackrock might also use Metaco for XRP custody. It is institutional custody. That Blackrock digital asset division chief, Robert Mitchnick, was a Ripple employee, if you remember, if you've been here long enough. Ripple had announced that it has acquired Metaco, a cryptocurrency custody company based in Switzerland, for $250 million in cash and Ripple equity. With this move, Ripple will expand its offering as it will now be able to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized asset. Metaco is a proven leader in institutional digital asset custody with an exceptional executive bench and a truly unmatched customer record. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said in a statement, "Through the strength of our balance sheet and financial position, Ripple will continue pressing our advantage in the areas critical to crypto infrastructure. Bringing on Metaco is monumental for our growing product suite and expanding global footprint." How about that, ladies and gentlemen? I tell you, we really are at a place here where we have to get this decision from Judge Torres. And I know that it's going to speak in some way, whether it's through the ruling or through the dicta, which is just the actual comments made that are not directly tied to the ruling. I do feel like Judge Torres is going to provide some direction, but I do not feel that Judge Torres will try to legislate from the bench, which is not the way it gets done. So hopefully we get this ruling sooner rather than later, and then we can find out exactly what institutions are interested in working with Ripple. I can't wait. How about you? Look, not financial advice from me or anyone else. I'll catch all of you on the next one.